Yes, greetings to you. Hopefully you're doing well. My name is Robert Semwez Masaka, the Director of Home-Based Medical Services Television, that is HBMS TV Talking Health. And our focus is promoting good health, but more important, we also look at in the area of empowering others, but we also look at entertainment in one or the other. As you all know that living a healthier life would require you to be happy. And then today we felt it important to discuss something about financial management. And you is out there, we will be giving you a few tips here and there that can help you live a healthier life. Very many people are developing hypertension, very many people are developing stress, very many people are developing depression, which conditions are very deadly. But if you're out there and you manage your finances very well, you can be in position to live a healthier life. I want to send greetings to our different partners, that is Home-Based Medical Services International, a body that is promoting good health in your home with very many other projects. But I also want to send greetings to Mityana Institute of Nursing and Midwifery, the students who have gone through that institution. I greet you. Then, more important, with the director, that is Mr. Chintu John. Thank you very much for having come up with such an institution to make sure that people can live a healthier life. And they can even learn how to help the communities where they come from. We always have very many students from different parts of the world. And anyone who is interested to join a nursing institution here in Uganda, you can always reach out to us. We can always help you out. So today's topic is financial management, of which we'll be giving a few tips here and there, how you can manage your finances and all that. So the question would be, what is personal finance? You is following us at HBMS TV. What is personal finance? Personal finance is planning and implementing financial goals. You all know that in this world, we have plans, we have financial needs and all that. So personal finance is planning and implementing financial goals. If you're here and you do not have goals, you have problems. And they tell us that personal finance is every aspect of life that deals with money. Anything that deals with money, it is about personal finance, and everything from buying a bus ticket to the city, to finding an affordable house to rent, to planning an education for your children, or putting money into a retirement plan is personal finance. When you look at business people that I've seen, they even go an extra mile to travel from one country to another, looking for business opportunities, trying to make ends meet. All that is personal finance. And our personal finances affect our relationships. They even affect our lifestyles. They even affect the perception we have on ourselves, how you see yourself and all that. So I want you to know that the importance of personal finance. What is it? How important is it in our daily life? In today's world, money is an essential part of our life. Whether you like it or not, whether rich or poor, we are all affected by money. For those of you who have been in news, you know one tycoon here in Uganda who is facing this and that simply because money affects us in all aspects. In other words, we can say money is the lifeblood that makes life a comfortable life to live. If you have money, you're living comfortably. But despite all this, most people are too careless about managing their personal hardly and money. You earn money hardly, but you spend it easily. As a result, most people only start caring about managing their money or finances when they have very little of it left, or even nothing. That is when you care about it. So if you want to live a healthier life, a stress-free life, where you have no stress, you have no depression, you have no hypertension, those conditions that come as a result of that, you need to manage your finances as early as possible. So managing personal finances is extremely important. You is following us. Make sure you do not make any purchase that is out of your reach, or otherwise you'll face financial trouble. If you need something and you really need it and it is required, that is when you need to go an extra mile and buy. I've seen very many people out there who go on to sell things that they bought previously because now they are useless. So you need to try to create a savings scheme which can cover an equivalent of 3 months of personal expenses at all times, and learn to invest and never count on a job security. I've seen very many people are surviving on jobs and jobs, but one or the other, a job can go in one day, a business can go in one day. So you need to plan. I'm sure very many of you got an experience of the lockdown, of the COVID and all that. So managing personal finances enables one to manage the available funds to cover all your aspects of life. And managing personal finances also enables you to allocate funds rightly. So what are the warning signs of financial trouble? What things do you look at? This is information that we are giving you to make sure that you can live a well, comfortable life. And these are some of the warning signs. For example, you do not have any investment. If out of life you've not invested money in an income generating activity, then you're in problems. It's a warning sign. Then the other one, when you don't know how much you owe, how much do you have in debts, how much do they demand you, how much do you demand, you need to know. Then the other one, you often pay bills late. You all know that for a person to live a healthier life, there are bills, basics and all that you need to pay. But as long as you keep paying them lately, it simply shows that you have signs of financial trouble. Then the other one is you get a new loan to pay an old loan, to pay old loans, to service other loans. It's also a warning sign. Then the other one, you pay only the minimum due to outstanding credit each month, every month. Then the other one, you spend more than 20% of your net income on debt servicing. Yes, it's quite normal to have a debt, but as long as you're spending a lot of money to service a debt, you're in problems. Then the other one is you would have an immediate financial problem if you lost your job or business. You're in problems. Then the other one, you're spending more than you earn, using your savings to pay for a day-to-day expense. If you have a savings scheme, make sure that this savings scheme is kept tight until for the required investment. Then the other one, I want us to discuss about the process of managing money. You is following us at HBMS TV. You have expenses you have to meet. You have money, but how do you manage your money? Start by determining where you will get money. If you're joining us with the Economy Driver Plan, you're welcome. If you're starting a local business, you're welcome. If you're starting a consultancy firm, you're welcome. Actually, there are proven ways of making money. One is having a job. Number two is selling. You can choose to sell a product, sells people, or you can even sell consultancy. Then number three is real estate. Real estate brings back money. Then number four is lending money. However, all those ventures have risks here and there. So you need to know from the word go, where are you going to get the money? And you need to pick it from me, that profits is the money that can change your life. Budget how much profit you would like to make if you're in business. If you're in a job, count some money aside, make it an investment. Decide which needs require you to spend on. Don't create expenses you can avoid. If there is anything you can avoid, go ahead and avoid it. However, you do not need to avoid basics. They even go an extra mile here and tell us that you need money to build your business, not for comfort. When you make money, you should look at building your business, building your empire bigger and bigger, but not to have comfort. Then determine priorities and spend according to the priorities, not by impulse. I know of people, when money lands in your pocket, the first thing you think about is spending and spending and spending. I was a victim of that, not until I said, no, there's something that has to be changed. How you allocate the money you receive is going to enable you to accumulate wealth. You will never get rich if you eat everything that you earn, if you eat the seeds. If you're doing a job, you're working on a job, the money you're getting should be a seed that needs to be planted and make something out of that, and decide which needs require you to spend on. What is your ideal lifestyle? You need to look at it. And how much do you need to pay daily, weekly, and monthly? For example, you need to spend on food for you to live a healthier life. You need to spend on clothing. Talk about housing. Talk about transport, educational fund for your children or even for you. Then the other is savings. You all know we said when you save, that is when you go to investment. The money you save is the one you need to invest. Then the other one is retirement package. What do you have in stock for your retirement? Then you can even choose to spend on marriage. Then you need to look at your children. They are a very important factor. So if you want to accumulate wealth over time, prioritize by saving for an investment. Most people don't save. The same thing happens to people in business. You keep doing business, at the end of the day, you're not saving. At the end of the day, if anything happens on your business, you're going to struggle. Call on the support of God by giving his share. Choose your own project that supports the poor and the needy. All successful people support charity. You can't think of only receiving, and you're not giving, and God is going to bless you. Ensure you're living a healthier lifestyle. Don't save on yourself. I know people I've always told about that you need to detoxify your body, you need to cleanse your body, and they're like, it's quite expensive. No, you don't need to save on yourself. Go an extra mile and take care of yourself. Eat fruits, eat vegetables, go for vacations. You don't need to save on yourself. Cater for basics of life before improvement of life. These are things that you absolutely need. Dress nicely, but not expensively. And also food is a key. These are things that you need to have in your daily life to live a healthier life. Keep reserve income for bad times if anything is to happen. Areas allocate money for tithing, 10% for God. Budget for living expenses and utilities 3 months ahead to help you when things are bad. Suppose you get a chronic illness. Suppose something happens to your job. Suppose anything happens to your business. You need to plan ahead. Invest savings, save first and then budget. Personal development is very, very vital. You need to work on yourself. Then seminars, company and team events, you need to look at them. Go back to school, enroll for evening classes. Don't be a fool with money. I've seen very many people, you keep making money, but a fool with his money is money soon lost. And how to reach your financial goals, determine how much money you want to earn from the word go. This will help you to determine which activities, which businesses, which jobs you have to do. Not only prayers. Don't be this person who is in church Monday to Monday praying to get rich. No, it cannot happen. You need to know what to do when and how. Allocate expenses. Allocate the expenses. Give God his 10. Budget at least 10% of the reserve. Keep enough money to cover for your expenses. Keep adding money to the savings scheme up at least 5 million in the beginning. That is the Ugandan setting. If you can have a saving of 5 million, you're good to go. Most of the problems will lie into 5 million, even if it's an emergency. Begin with that. Have a saving, start by 100,000, accumulate it to 5 million. It is going to safeguard you. Budget for investment reserve. The more money you put there, the more you will be closer to becoming rich. Always put money aside. Wealth is the money you earn regularly through an investment. Don't put less than 50% of your income back to your business that is generating the income or cash cow, because that is what will develop your business. If you have anything that is giving you money, make sure the money it is giving you, 50% is invested back in improving it. The more money you get, the more money you put in the investment reserve. Whatever you're earning, save for investment, and as income grows, increase your savings. Don't let anything happen to your business. Never go back to poverty. And that can only be guaranteed if your saving scheme is very, very tight. Let your lifestyle improve as a result of your income from the investment. Your investment must be cash generating. Look at something that generates income. Don't invest or buy where your money is lying for years. You need to invest in something that is income generating. Don't make needs of others your priority. You're not God. Yes, it is good to give back to the needy, to give back to the poor, but not make them priorities. Don't lend money to friends and family that you cannot afford to lose. You can only afford to lend money that you can afford to lose. Don't let arrogance cause you into legal matters and start fighting with bars, issues of legal what and all that. Remain humble all the time. You don't need to fail to support your team, your family. Most of your money comes through your business. So if you have a business and you have people you're working with, you have a team of people, motivate them, support them. In the beginning, even if you do not have, you save money, time will come when you can save more money. Don't save your money where you can't, where you can access it. That is not a saving scheme. Go for contract saving, that is to say fixing your money in the bank. And this is true saving. Where you can't access money, it is real saving. Buy a game called the Monopoly and play it to learn about investment and play it each day again and again to learn the skills. Yes, thank you very much for listening to us. May God bless you once again. And in case you've liked our sharing from it has been about financial management, you just need to subscribe to our YouTube channel and then click the bell for all notifications. The other day we can talk about hypertension. The other day we talk about cancer. The other day we talk about diabetes. Our role is to give you a complete health. HBMS TV, Talking Health. Stay blessed.